Bonjour, my dudes. How the bloody hell are you? I hope whatever you've gotten up today, it's not been illegal. Oh
crap. I certainly shouldn't have said it was illegal.
Welcome back to another Soul Singer Discovers. Today on Soul Singer Discovers, it's a patron's choice. Ooh, but before we get there, it's Metalhead Musings. Today's Metalhead Musings comes from Tim Zutch. Tim Zutch says, I'm sneaking up on 61. I have been a rock and metal head since the 70s, but I love music that surprises and challenges me, no matter what genre it's assigned to. I love Sleep Token. I haven't heard anything as challenging / rewarding as this band. Every song has shown me something new. Ah, Tim, you beautiful bastard. I think that's one thing that I thought about in the comment section of that Sleep Token video. I realised that metal has a long history now, that there's going to be people who were listening to metal when it first started, who are still alive. The thing that I have with roots music, where I hang about in, and I'll use jazz as a reference because I've worked with a lot of jazz musicians, is that the forefathers of jazz, they are long gone. We can't have that conversation. Ain't nobody that listened to some of the earliest jazz still absolutely like kicking around on the gigging scene. It's not a thing. But we can all reference them because of course we've all listened to them. Whereas with metal, there's only been a certain amount of generations. So there are certainly people who were listening to it when it started and are still here. And I love the idea of people who potentially listened to some of the early metal music, like people who were around for Black Sabbath, who might listen to something like, I don't know, Sleep Token or Tesseract or Haken and go, that's really fucking cool. I love that idea. If you're a silver fox, let me know in the comment section. that sounded much worse than I anticipated. I'll take it all back. I take it all back. Just give me your it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Moving on. Today's a patron's choice. Ooh. Today's patron's choice comes from Sean. Sean has asked for cattle decapitation. Oh God. Thanks, Sean. I think I have no idea what I'm about to let myself in for. I love animals, and I'm certain there's going to be nothing in there about hurting animals, because I think metal bands go out of their way to name their band something horrendous when they're actually all really cute people. That's what I think. But let's just get into it, shall we? Yes. Let's head over to Rosie the Robot to find out some things I most certainly did not know about cattle decapitation.
Cattle Decapitation is an American death grind band formed in San Diego, California in 1996. Cattle Decapitation have released 8 albums, the most recent being Terracite, which was released in 2023.
Thank you, Rosie. The song that we're going to be doing today is Scourge. Scourge. I'm Scottish. Please stop giving me these kind of words. Why is that so hard to say? Scourge. 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 I want to say it with a roll and I shouldn't. Scourge of the Offspring. So let's do it. Boom. Georgia Brown. I believe the lead singer of Cattle Decapitation is called Travis Ryan. The Travis Ryan? I mean, okay, so putting aside for a second that this is just like an audio assault of so many things going on, I'm not wild about the music video. It looks like AI. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure they've obviously created their own, and not that I have a problem with AI. We're not even going to get into that fucking conversation. I'm sick of talking to people about it. I'm sick of people talking to me about it. Putting all of that aside, Travis is a phenomenal vocalist. He's switching, so I've learned a new word that I didn't know before. Correction, I did know it, but for a different context. The word is blech. And the only reason I know of that word is from people making fun of Dracula, because I have a little bit of a thing for Dracula that we'll not talk about again. But blah 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 is how I know that word. But it gets used in metal vocal for like a sort of, almost like a vomity noise. This is the most bizarre conversation I've had all day. Do you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. He did that a couple of times where it's double tracked. He's got the blah underneath it, but he's doing the vocal over the top of it. And it sounds really fabulous when it's like double tracked like that. He's got those like really low, those ones. But he's also, he did a high one there, was the big wah! And then he goes into a melodic, I say melodic, it's got a hell of a lot of distortion on it, but I can hear, much like Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail, I can hear the melodic tone of the distortion. I think that's impressive as fuck. I can count on one hand the singers I've heard so far who can do a very distorted vocal, like where the distortion outweighs the melodic, but I can still hear the melodic tone of the note of what's being sang. Do you know what I mean? That's impressive right there. As with so many bands that we deal with, the drummer clearly deserves 14 holidays a year, a pay rise, and perhaps, you know, a Fabergé egg, something fancy, I don't know. Really impressive, super impressive, not what I thought it was going to be. What's the lyrics, actually? The lyrics of this song. Hell have wrought upon this earth from the desires of the patriarch to carry thy name unto the dawn, a hapless spawn to go on and on and on.
Plateau, Barata.
Ooh, that's a good lyric. That's a good lyric. See when a lyric like has the perfect meter, but also rhymes wonderfully. Oh, it's like a breath of fresh air. Human beings, they never learn, even as their houses burn. The lyrics in this are shit hot. Oh, that's not fair, capital That's not fair, capital. No, that's not fair, cattle decapitation. Why is that? Everything's hard to say today. You're not allowed to be very good at your instrument with a very good vocalist, but also be very, very good with your lyrics. That's not fair. And before you all come in the comment section and be like, but there's lots of bands that are all of the... No, there's not. No, there's not. I will fight you on that one. Normally there's a weak point. Normally there's a weak point in every band, and I'm not talking about metal, I'm talking about music in general. We throw the word genius around like it's fucking cookies to people these days. But the fact is, actual genius, actual ability of being good at all of the things to an incredibly high standard is much rarer than we think it is. I'm really impressed. Can you tell? Let's keep going.
Suffering, the ships are denied.
Oh. Nope. Double nope. Ugh. Okay. I really enjoyed that. And I'm not gonna lie, I was fully prepared to be like, yeah, there's a lot of screaming in it. Yeah, it's really heavy and scary. Yeah, it's okay. And I can appreciate and respect what they're doing. That's what I was prepared to do. Which, you know, because I like to be honest, but I also like to be level. And one thing that I'm bad for when I'm critiquing and giving my opinion of music, sometimes I can make a lot of snap judgments about things that are not correct because I am what they call human. With this one, I was fully prepared to just go, yeah, the vocals are, you know, obviously very hard to do, and then move on with my life. But no, I really enjoyed that. Don't call yourself capital. No, why is that so hard? Don't call yourself cattle. Do you know what it is? Scottish people don't pronounce all of the consonants in words. I'm not saying cattle, I'm saying cattle with a W. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the lyrics. I enjoyed the vocals. I think Travis is really impressive because he switches between several different ranges and the vowels they're very good. I think the melodic stuff, or not the melodic stuff, the harmony that was going on was interesting. It wasn't trailblazing, but it was definitely something that was like keeping my interest. The drumming in this is astonishing. And knowing what I know about metal players, he'll probably be doing that live but with a click in his ear, and that's impressive as shit. I give CD, which is what I'm going to call him now. CD can stay. I really liked it. Surprisingly, who knew? Not I. What do you guys think of CD? Have they always been like this? Has there been an evolution? What was early CD like? Do you know? What other CD should I listen to? Why can't Scottish people pronounce consonants all the time? As always, thank you to Sean. Thank you, Sean, for picking this one. Give Sean a big heads up in the comment section if you're happy with this one. Thank you to my patrons, as always. Thank you to all of you out there for continuing to like, comment and support. Don't forget to share or subscribe if you would like me to call you a whore. Until next time, my dudes, stop giving me hard things to say.